our Mad Hatter. What I did was I took a cheap hat from, look at these eyebrows are awesome. And my hair, how does the song go? I was in Alice in Wonderland when I was a kid. And they sang, "A very merry birthday to you." That's your. That sound comes out when you have old man. I feel like I'm in one of those ninja games where I'm like, whoa, I am old man with crazy eyebrows. But I'm not, I'm just the Mad Hatter. I got a cheap hat from Michael's, and then I just tied a pair of leggings around in the back. You can tuck them in. And then I stuck a little feather thing I got at the craft store too. A piece of paper with the 10/8 for the size hat. Stick that on. You can poof and tease your hair. This orange stuff, when I tease it, it stinks so bad. So here's a close-up, our white eyelashes, the blue, very white, the contouring on the nose and the cheekbones. I sprayed this orange stuff, but I think there's mist of orange. We glued our eyebrows on. I have a white button-up shirt. I just pulled the collar up. I tied a pair of leggings into a bow kind of thing here. And then I've got a black jacket for a collar. And here is my take. I would tease this up more and crazy, but it stinks so bad when I touch this stuff. So here is Kandee's take of the Mad Hatter. If it was more up to me, I would have used a lot brighter colors, like more pink in the clothes, greens, bright things. But this is what I had in my closet. So first we want to start off, he has really white, light skin. So you can use anything that you happen to have. If you have this is an eye primer that's in white. I also happen to have the Makeup Forever palette of face paints. And I also have, in case you guys can pick this up anywhere, it's just like this kind of clown Halloween costume makeup you can find anywhere. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways that we can use each of these things. You can use your fingers, and I'm going to try it with the white grease paint. We'll see how this works out. I haven't used this, so I'm not really sure how well it's going to go on. It goes on okay. So this would be good to use if you guys can get your hands on this. Go ahead and use this. I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Forever grease paints. They just go on a little bit smoother. Now that we're white, time for loose powder. And if all you have is baby powder, that'll work too. Okay, now that we look like a ghost, I'm gonna get the white. Eyes. And I'm going to look back and forth between the picture which I have on my computer. Ow! And don't poke your eye like I just did. Okay, so now I'm going to take a light sky blue pencil, and I have, this is from MAC, it's light blue, and let's see, I'm going to do it like the picture, so this would be his left eye, which is going to be light blue. So I'm going to go, I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping with the picture. So I'm gonna take the pencil. Ow. Okay, so next I'm gonna take, this is Urban Decay. It's a cream shadow. This is in Radium. You can use this, you can skip this step too if you want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this kind of all over the eye. I'm gonna work it up here a little bit. And then this is the fun part because it is more like painting. I'm just gonna use my fingers and kind of dab it up here. Then we're gonna let that dry for just a second. Then I'm gonna take, this is light blue, any light blue pencil will work. I gotta keep looking at my picture, making sure we're on target to look like the picture. Then I'm gonna go over it with the light blue all over the lid. And a little bit up here. And you gotta be careful where you set your fingers down on this too. So we're gonna go out. This looks like it goes out into a point right here. Then you're gonna take your flat brush, and I have two blues I'm gonna use. This is a really light baby blue. I don't know the name of this from MAC anymore, and a flat brush. And I'm just gonna pat this color on top. And it's just gonna dry up everything we just put on to kind of soak it in place. Whenever you have a cream color, you always go over with the dry to lock it, otherwise it's just gonna smear off. So for the blue, it looks like it goes up into a point right here. So there's our blue. If you feel like it's too bright or too white, you can go over it with a white color too, which I also have. Hang on, I know I have a white. Here we go. And I'm gonna go over with the white just to lighten the lid part up. You could even go back over with the powder that you had too. So there's the white. And I'm also gonna take my fluffy brush with the white, and I'm gonna go up here too, just to blend it. Now underneath this eye, it's kind of like a rosy pink. So I'm gonna take, this is pink, this is a blush, it's full fuchsia from MAC, and you can take any blush will work. And I'm just gonna go dab this underneath the eye. You can use a brush for this too. I like to use my fingers around the eye area, just because I feel like it's a little softer. And you don't get brush strokes this way. And we dab. Johnny Depp is such a great character for things too. And we're gonna go right underneath the angle that we just did right there. We're gonna go into the cheekbone just a little bit. Now I'm gonna go, because in this picture it looks kind of like a reddish orangey brown, and you'll notice in Tim Burton films he changes the lighting and the coloring in his film after it's processed. So sometimes in this photograph the colors are really saturated, and in the film it's going to be really desaturated, so it'll be more like browns and colors like that. So I'm going to take, this is Vibrant Grape from MAC, and I'm going to take my trusty flat brush. And I'm just going to go over that pink we did with the Vibrant Grape, and I'm going to start up near the lash line and then just move it outwards in this circular pattern. And where's this other? I had another reddish color that I wanted to use. Where is it? Oh, this is from the Urban Decay Ammo Palette, and this is Last Call. It's this pinky shimmery color, and I'm gonna just go right over here. Then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna kind of soften the edges. Like that. Now we're going to go to the other eye. So for the next eye, I'm going to take a thin little blending brush, and there's a little bit of orange underneath the eye. This is just orange from MAC. Any orange will work. I'm just going to go right along the lash line with the orange. And then we have some pinky colors. So I'm going to take the same full fuchsia, the pink color, and I'm going to go over here on this side. But this side we're going to put a different color, because this side's more of a light pink and shimmer. We're just going to go up like this. And then this side goes up a little more onto the crease up here. We're gonna just go up outwards a little more over here. And this side I'm gonna take a shimmery pink, any shimmery frosty pink. This is Lust from Lighten. It's a really pearly, shimmery shimmer pink. And this side looks a little more shimmery, so we're gonna go over it with this. And I'm gonna take that same sky blue, and it's just lightly on this eye. It's not nearly as much as the other eye. So I'm just gonna kind of rub that blue just a little. Go up just a little right there. And I'm gonna take a little blue that's slightly bluish purple. They're gonna take this blue again and go right in the corners. And we're gonna take our lavender again. This is Beautiful Iris. And I'm gonna put this right here in the corner. Now we're gonna get our magical eyelash curler. And for the white of the lashes, you can find a white mascara, or you can get the double extend tubes, the white eyelash primer, and just put a coat of this white stuff on. There's your mascara. We're looking so scary. Hang on, and we're gonna do mouths. Okay, we're back with lips. So this is this is Quartz. It's like a hot pink from MAC. And I'm just seeing the lip line he has, so we're gonna just go. For the eyebrow and hair part? I am, and I will show you what we need. I look so scary. So what we're gonna do with our hair is you can spray it with a spray bottle. I'm just gonna wet my hands because I'm here at my sink, and I'm just gonna run it through my hair. Here I'm gonna show you a really cool trick. So you're gonna take one of your makeup brushes, and you're just gonna wrap the hair around it long ways. Then you're gonna take your flat iron and you're just gonna press it around the brush. And you're gonna take them out. And you're gonna have a crazy little ringlet. So we're gonna do that again. All the way around. Just wrap it around. Take your hot iron. And flatten them. And we're just gonna keep doing that all the way around the head. Okay, so we have orange hair that we've curled. I just sprayed it, and now I'm teasing it so it'll stick up. This orange spray paint hair stuff did not really work that well. I'm not a big fan. It stinks. I can taste it in my mouth, and it tastes disgusting. So I'm just teasing, so this is gonna stick up a little bit. We want it just looking really crazy. Poo, oh my gosh, this smells so bad. We're just gonna tease this up so it'll stick out crazy. Look at my hand. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some feathers. I tried many other things and they did not work well. You're going to put the eyelash glue on the feathers. And you're going to hold that down right underneath your eyebrow. Remember, don't glue it on your eyebrows because you don't want it to come off. So we're just going to hold him there till he dries. And just get some different shaped feathers so you can get him to stick. Is he going to stay there? He's going to stay. And now we're going to put all the glue. And you want to get it all the way on the feather part that you're going to be sticking down. Hold him down there. Hey, this guy is falling down. He's going to need a little more glue. Now you better stay there. I want him to kind of twist upwards too. Now we're ready to put together the rest of our outfit. So here's my look. I hope you guys like it. Have an awesome day. And ooh, eyebrows. Like, you can't even tell if I'm raising my eyebrows or not. Bye. I'm gonna get these off. Ow. Oh my gosh, this hurts. Ow. Ah. Ouch. Oh no, nice feathers stuck to my skin. Oh my gosh. And I have an orange ear. Look at that.